We have Jacob Baugh over in the sideboard with Ken Crocker. We're going to talk to him about Rally, his build on it, and how the tournament went. He is your champion, so we send it over to you, Ken.
Hey guys, welcome to the sideboard here at the SCG Columbus Open. I'm Ken Crocker. I'm here with your champion, Jacob Baugh.
Yeah.
Jacob, a little bit of hardware?
Yeah.
There you go, it's all yours now.
Yeah, matching set.
Matching set, yeah, that's your second one overall.
Yeah.
Eighth Open top 8.
Yeah.
So you're getting up there.
Yeah.
You know, once we construct the SCG Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You're going to start pushing towards there.
Yeah.
So this time you decided to play a little bit of Rally. The rest of your Team Lotus members, not on. Some of them were on the deck.
Yeah.
I believe Bobby Graves was on the deck.
Yeah, and Devin Kepke.
But the other ones, you know, Chris Anderson, Andrew Tenjum, Ken Ketter, Jesse Hefner, none of them were on it.
Yeah.
So how does it feel good to be, you know, to
choosing right? Yeah.
Choosing correctly.
It feels pretty good. I mean, I really needed the points I wanted to try and grind out this year. I've gone to every Open so far.
Sure.
And I really needed the points to get back in the race, and it's pretty important to me. So
you're the first Team Lotus member to actually walk away with an Open championship. So, you know, you get to rub that in a little bit for the SCG Tour this year. So let's talk about your top 8. You had played everybody.
Yeah, everyone in the top 8 I played in the Swiss. Yeah.
Yep, that you played in the Swiss. Yeah. So Raja Solomon, you actually went 2-0 against him this tournament.
Yeah.
All right, so that matchup, black-white control, fairly easy?
I don't think so, actually. I think it's actually worse for me than him. It's sequenced, like he can draw, if he draws the right half of his deck, he's going to win every time, and it's the same thing. I board out rallies in that matchup because he has, I think, 9 cards to board in to stop me from rallying.
Okay, so Hallowed Moonlights.
He boarded in 13 cards.
Okay.
So it's not great after board. I won game 1, fortunately, being on the play, and then it worked out. So he got kind of screwed in game 3 too. So
fair enough.
Yeah.
You avenged your loss in the Jacob mirror to Jacob Rupp in the semis. So talk about that matchup.
Knowing pretty much I lost the game 1 to him because I didn't know he was playing blue cards. First,
I
got a singleton dispelled, and the first time I played him, and it just happened. And I lost in similar fashion. I won game 2 and then lost in game 3 to just rhinos repeatedly. But the matchup's fine. I mean, you just board out all your things. He boards in negates because, like, knowing the deck list, I just board out all my things, negate hits, and just play creatures and kill them, and that's what happened.
And then that was a heck of a match against Andy. Who you played in the Swiss, you lost to Andy in the Swiss.
Two of my second loss.
Yep, and then you avenged that loss. Now, let's talk about Liliana. Particular. That card seems pretty busted now.
Yeah, in every creature matchup, it's the best card at all times. So, I mean, playing it on 3 is just exactly where I wanted to be. Like, I just had that hand. I was flooding out, so I was kind of scared in game 3. But, I mean, Liliana just closes the game by itself. I mean, especially if I just have a board.
I mean, we saw a little nice interaction with you had Anafenza of the Foremost out, you had Liliana flipped, and then you had the ability to bounce at his creatures with either Reflector Mages. And I assume Sidisi's Faithful were still in the deck, maybe after sideboard.
They were not, actually.
They weren't?
They were gone. I just wanted to be aggressive.
So bounce their guy, discard him with Liliana. It was really interesting to see how you were playing Liliana. Is that usually the case? Because you were plussing Liliana a lot. You still had value creatures you could have brought back at any point.
It's just the threat of the card is way more important than just getting back guys and trading for their stuff. I mean, like, I just wanted to run him out of cards. That was because if he had multiple rallies, like I mean companies, because obviously
he's playing the company mirror.
Yeah, the company's the most important card. If I run him out of cards, most likely if he has multiple, I'm going to lose still. So he had to discard 1, which was great for me, and then I just won on the back of that, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, and my hand was trash. It was just all lands, so I kind of needed the value.
Fair enough. So last thing here, you're the guy who just won with 4-color rally.
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking of being oppressive almost to the standard format. You know, you don't have Grafdigger's Cage, you don't have Tormod's Crypt. So what do you think we can do to beat your deck, or should we just join you?
I think playing the deck is right. It's very complicated. The triggers and how to sequence your plays with your mana is very complicated for a deck, for standard at least.
Okay.
But it's not really that bad. I mean, you just lose all, like, your creatures are terrible if you're just stuck on if they play a curve, like a decent curve creatures, you're just going to die to that every time. That's what you try and board into.
Okay.
You board out I board out the rallies in almost every creature matchup, because you can't rely, if they have any way to stop it from resolving, like any counter spells or like duresses or stuff like that. Our Hollow Moonlights, or any counter spell for rally, I pretty much boarded out down to 1, because why not?
Okay.
But
so I know I said last question, but I lied. Reflector Mage.
Yeah.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Reflector Mage. Some people are talking about this being SCG Reflector Mage. There's a lot of Reflector Mages.
Yeah.
How does that card, do you think, just puts this deck over the top?
Yeah, I think it gets just the aggressive curves you get from just playing Reflector Mage, like a guy on 2 Reflector Mage, like Aliyah. That was my most common. I played 3. That card was amazing as well. But Aliyah and Reflector Mage, and just tempoing them out of the game, because you have 7 main deck bounce spells and you just kill them. And Liliana is great if you ever hit it. It's just you minus down to get back faithful. It's just Jace minus. So Mind Sculptor minus. It's just
so you can build your own Mind Sculptor.
Yeah.
So little busted there.
Yeah, Reflector Mage is, I think, almost too good. That's how good.
So best card so far. Oath of the Gatewatch, Reflector Mage.
Yeah, that's.
Well, Jacob, congratulations on the trophy, on the championship. Good job. Make sure to rub it in on the Team Lotus
I will,
forums.
don't worry.
There you go. All right, we're gonna kick it over to Matthias and Ryan to wrap it up here at SCG Columbus.